QQQ could push all the way up depending on how well our news goes today. Now, I don't know if we're going to reach all-time highs today necessarily. We still have a long ways to go until that happens, but maybe throughout this week we might see us reach all-time highs. Let's go down to the daily time frame again. So just looking at this daily, extremely bullish, guys. We don't really have any daily bullish imbalances below us. Maybe a small one right here. We're in that daily SIBI here. And then we have a little bit of a swing high up here that I talked about, right? This swing high. So we've got still some buy side above us, but we have a long ways to go until we see that buy side. Long ways until we get to that buy side. So that's the daily. Let's just go back to the 4-hour real quick. I'm just going to kind of zoom out here. Same swing high on the 4-hour. A bunch of imbalances here on the 4-hour. Order block up top. So there's a bunch of, there's a bunch of resistance up here that could definitely hold us down as this trade is going. But let's just look at what we're seeing here on the 4-hour right now. Look at all those imbalances. We have not had any down close candles on the 4-hour. Last night, this morning, right, which has been pretty nice. Good timing for us in that trade. So just kind of looking, I'm not even going to chart out these imbalances right now until we do start seeing some pullback in the market. Let's go down to the hourly time frame. You guys know how I like to look at the hourly range. We do want to pay attention to our imbalance on the hourly time frame here, right? We have this hourly imbalance. So it's a 1-hour busy here. Again, if we are going to see a lot of manipulation at market open, if Powell says some negative stuff or whatever happens, you guys know. I mean, he's about to talk right now. The market reacts very crazy to whenever Powell speaks, so we could see the market just absolutely pull back and maybe come down into that hourly, grab some sell side liquidity. But we also have this hourly order block right here that I could see holding us up, and we'll see if we do create another hourly fair value gap here. Okay, so we're going to keep our eye on those levels. What we also can do is look at this hourly range. Let's say we are going to have some strong pullback. Well, we would want to look, if we form a swing high up here, our equilibrium would be all the way down here right by our break even, right? So that means we'd be expecting a strong pullback. I do not expect us to come that far down. If we are going to get pullback, I would just expect some smaller pullback here, not that aggressive. And then we can just kind of go down to the 15-minute time frame. And we can look for some of our 15-minute levels. Get rid of some of these liquidity levels we already took out. All right, so we can look at our Asia session, London session highs and lows. I mean, if we look at Asia session, it's all the way down here, guys. All the way down here is our Asia low. Remember, 7 p.m. to midnight Eastern. So let's zoom in a little bit. Right, so that's our Asia low all the way down here at 7:15. All the way down here. I do not think we're coming back for that Asia low. In my opinion, I don't think we're coming back for that. Let's look at our London low, because we already know Asia high has definitely been swept. So let's look at where our London low might be at. Remember, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern. This is our London low right here, just below that hourly SIBI. So that definitely could be a target that price wants to come back for at some point. If we, like I said, if we're going to see that pullback, that would be a level that price would probably come down and try to target. Grab that liquidity, trade into the hourly, and then bounce back up to the longs. And then if we're looking at, London high, Asia high have both already been taken out. So really it's just the lows of that range that are left. Just the lows of that range. About 6K Polenta. About 6K. Open profit right now is about 4,100, as you can see. And that's just been with this one con this whole time. I sold most of my position at like 100 I sold a lot of my position, 4 contracts at like 70 ticks. Then I sold another contract at like 180 ticks. And then the one contract is what I've been holding all the way up here for 876 ticks. So it's pretty much just been one contract that I've been holding for a while. So yeah, very nice thing to wake up to. It's a nice thing to wake up to, that's for sure. All right, so let's see about some 15-minute imbalances below. We do have this 15-minute imbalance right here. 15-minute busy. So like for instance, let's say I'm still holding this trade. If we come down and we try to break below this 15-minute busy, you'll probably just see me sell this position I'm in, and then I'd probably look, and see if we're gonna have another trade opportunity after that. No, I don't need to trade today, but I am still down. If there's going to be good price action, risk a little bit of my profits to make even more today, right? So I'm still down if we're going to have decent price action. But you guys know today's a very news heavy day, right? Very news heavy day. We've already had a bunch of news come out. We have a bunch more news and FOMC members speaking right now, and then a bunch more coming out after market open. So we have a bunch of stuff going on today in the market. So it might be volatile. And that's why I'm kind of still willing to hold on to this trade right now. Just because, if the market does just keep pumping, I might as well just hold on to this contract. Might as well hold on to it. But if we start disrespecting our bullish order flow, that's when you'll see me, end up cutting this position. So just kind of looking over here at ES. We got a few hourly imbalances below over here. I've got that 1 hour busy here. Yes, sir. I'm still holding right now. Still holding. I told everybody if we start to break below this 15-minute SIBI or busy right here, I'll just sell. If we're going to break below this level, I'll just sell everything. Like right now, we're seeing a strong manipulation down, so I'll probably just end up selling and then looking to see if we have another trade. Powell is done speaking. Right when he's done, we see a big drop. So this 15-minute basically needs to hold going into market open for me to hold on to this position. If not, I'll just take my profit and then we'll start looking for some other trades. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Let's just go back to ES. You guys know we're at all-time highs on ES. So there's nothing above us that's going to be stopping us. It's really just, we can't really base anything off of levels up here. It's all about our support levels and our market structure. That's what we have to keep our eye on. All right, so no imbalances on the 15-minute until all the way down here where the hourly busy is. So we'll keep our eye on ES throughout the day just because it's at all-time highs. We want to keep a close eye on it to see what's going on. Yeah, so I'm not really liking this drop too much right now. Not liking this drop. So we have about 4 minutes until this 15-minute close is going into market open. Let's see what the 5-minute looks like. We just traded into a 5-minute busy as well. So I said before, we could see some strong manipulation back down to sell side, grabbing sell side liquidity since we have been so bullish overnight and this morning. We might be a little bit overextended here in these longs. It's pretty much only been buyers, buyers, buyers throughout the whole night. Yes. Yes, I would. Yeah. So even if I end up getting out of this trade, I'm still going to look for another trade, whether I take it or not. So even if I don't take another trade, I'll still look to call one out for you guys. But I'm still down to take, another trade after this if there's a really good level because, again, I can risk minimal profits and look to really grow these profits on today. So I'm still down to look for another trade. All right, so we have this 1-minute SIBI. So this is something that we're going to need to run through here to see the long step in. We're going to need to run through this 1-minute SIBI. If we get a strong rejection off this level and we come down and close below on the 15-minute, that's when I'll just cut this position and then we'll just start looking for a new trade. So that's what I'm looking at right now. We're inside of that 1 minute. 15-minute has traded into the 15-minute busy. We've traded into a 5-minute busy down here. So this trade for anybody just joining in is from last night. I'm still holding the trade from last night, so I haven't gotten any new positions this morning. No new positions this morning. So I'm still holding this one for right now, and I've been telling everybody if we close below this 15-minute busy here, I'll just get out of this and we will look for a new trade. How many ticks have we hit? Let's see. 880 ticks so far on this trade. 880 ticks. All right, so this one's kind of dumping here. Got like 2 minutes until market open, so I'm still willing to hold it for now. Still willing to hold it for now. So guys, just be aware, volatility. We're going to see volatility today, so be conservative today. Even with my profits on the day so far, I'll still be conservative if I take another trade. I will still be conservative. And good morning to everybody that's just joining up. Happy Thursday, by the way. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. Another day of trading here for us. All right, we got about 1 minute until this 15-minute closes until we have market open here, so still watching it. I don't like this bearish momentum right now though. Don't like this bearish momentum. So you might end up just seeing me cut this one and, you know, taking my profit and then waiting for another trade setup. We'll see what happens. I'll still give it until market open here. I'll give it till market open. I'll keep my stop where it's at right now. I'm just going to watch this one closely. And then we'll be looking for some more trades. So now we have some buy side liquidity up here at the swing high up top. Nice buy side liquidity level there. I'd love to see price come back for that level. And as I was saying before, guys, we don't really have much buy side liquidity until, you know, very high. This is just 1,000 ticks. That line does not mean anything except for 1,000 ticks for my entry. So don't even care about that level. But I'm going to go way over. We have to go way over to the left of our charts, right? If we want to see anything on like a 5-minute time frame to see any of our swing highs. I'm still going over. What happened to our levels? What happened to our levels? Okay, guys, wait. We're dumping pretty hard here. Did the market just open? Market just opened. I might have to cut this one. Uh-oh. All right, let's just get out. Let's just get out. Let's just get out. All right, I just got out. I just got out. I just got out. All right. So, I just ended that trade. I just got out of that trade. Yeah, I ended up banking about 5,200 from that trade. Very nice at the top. I could have kept holding it, but I didn't really want that to come all the way back down. So at the top, 880 ticks on that one from last night. Very good way to wake up. Yeah, I do think TradingView was lagging. That was kind of weird. All right, so we will now be looking for a new trade. Now we're going to start reading our price action, see what's going on here. Remember how I talked about on the hourly time frame, if we're going to manipulate down, I would expect us to come grab these relative to equal lows, trade into this hourly busy, possibly even grab London low, and then see us bounce again. That's what I'd want to see happen. So we're just going to have to watch this one here. We're going to see a lot of volatility here. But overall, you guys know my bias is still extremely bullish on the day, even with an aggressive drop like this. Does anybody know what Papa Pal was speaking about, or what he ended up saying? I mean, did he just say good morning? He just said good morning and then walked off the stage. No speaking about rates. Yeah, I guess he already did speak about rates last week. So this is a very strong drop here at market open. Very strong drop. So what we're going to have to wait for here is we do have some SMT, right? Let's look at the 5-minute here on NQ and ES. Right now we do have some SMT divergence. Let's see though. Yeah, NQ looks like it's going to go take out that low. But for now we do. And did we take that out? We didn't take out that low yet. So we still do technically have some SMT divergence here. ES is sweeping that low. Okay, never mind. No more SMT. No more SMT. We do on the hourly time frame technically. So this is a very aggressive drop. I'm glad that I ended up selling more up here and not letting it come all the way down and hit my stop down here. Very, very aggressive drop at market open. So, like I said before, guys, trading down into this hourly, taking out these equal lows, manipulation at market open. I still want to see the long step in today. Still want to see him step in. So you know what I love about something like this at market open is if we can come down and manipulate and then wick right back up, and we can run through some of these 1-minute SIBIs or this 1-minute SIBI, that gives us all the conviction we need to target a long position again. Right? Because then that just proves to us that this is just manipulation. This is just a fake out move. And price is really just trying to get a bunch of retail traders liquidity and then make the real move up. Thank you, Honest Money. Hey, one is a win right there. That's a good. It just depends on the trade, Jack. It just depends on the trade. Like last night, I kept my stop loss pretty big for most of it. Like for most of it, I had like a few hundred tick stop because I was just giving it room to run. But then, as we started going further and further, I ended up having a very tight stop actually last night. When I called it out last night, I said, "Hey guys, I'm going to bed, but I'm moving my stop up to here." And that was like a 100 tick, 100 tick stop basically. It was in profit. Um, but yeah, it just depends. So like our initial stop loss on that trade, guys, was literally 30, 35 ticks, I think, or something like that. It was less than 40 ticks. It was less than 40 ticks, and we ended up catching 800 ticks out of it. So that's pretty good risk reward. But I mean, we were going for our first TP was only like 70 ticks. So it was still like around a 1 to 2, maybe just below a 1 to 2, but it was around a 1 to 2 for the first TP. But after that, it was, pretty solid. Okay, so we just grabbed equal lows. This is the one thing, but now that I did not necessarily want to see. We just formed a 5-minute bearish breaker here. Very aggressive drop here, guys. Very aggressive drop. So we talked about this yesterday. We're going to be very volatile. Very volatile today. And that's kind of another reason I wanted to trade last night and, try to catch some profit last night just in case today is a terrible day of trading or a tough day of trading. At least we can have some profit going into today already, have some buffer. So the win streak technically is on to 4 days, 4-day win streak. I don't imagine myself to lose $5,200 this morning. If I do, I would expect one of you guys to show up to my house and slap me in the face. That would be my expectation. So the win streak continues. The win streak continues here. So very aggressive drop. We're not even pulling back right now. This was not too expected. I didn't really expect us to drop this aggressively here. But we do know all of these FOMC members are speaking. We have a bunch of news coming out. So the volatility does make sense. And this is what we did talk about, right? I talked about this pre-market. If we see a strong drop, we're going to come down, possibly grab London low, trade into this hourly busy before seeing a reversal back to the upside. That's my expectation, and it's happening right now. We'll see if we actually do end up reversing back to buy side or not. So, yeah, bearish breakers on the 5-minute here on ES and on NQ. Looks like we're trying to create a bearish breaker on the 15-minute as well here. So we already took out that liquidity here. So let's see what happens if we're going to get a strong rejection off this hourly or if we're just going to continue to drop here. 1-minute SIBI formed right around VWAP. Right around VWAP. Hey. Let's go, D-shot this. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, you've been killing it lately. You've been killing it. Love it. It's the best feeling, isn't it, when you just have the best analysis on a trade and it plays out? Maybe top 5 feelings of all time. Okay, are we going to start to see the reversal, or are we going to bounce right into, or trade into this 5-minute bearish breaker and end up bouncing back down? We kind of have to wait and see here. Kind of have to wait and see right now. Let's try out this bearish breaker here on ES. We did just inverse that 1-minute SIBI. That's that 5-minute bearish breaker here on ES. So strong inversion of that 1-minute SIBI. My initial, what I would want to do initially is just to jump into the longs right now off the inverse, but that is not a smart idea, guys, because although we are bouncing off an hourly busy, we have a ton of bearish order flow right now, and we're about to trade into a 5-minute bearish breaker. So that's what keeps me, even though I still have such a strong bullish bias on the day, that's what keeps me from doing that, right? Because we have this resistance up here that we would still need to see confirmation of us pushing through because we're also about to create a bearish unicorn model here. Right, so I would need to see a lot more to convince me to jump into a long position right now. Powell already spoke. Powell already spoke this morning. It was pre-market, kind of leading into market open. So that's all over with. Probably has something to do with this drop here. Yeah, we did get very close to that London low. We got very close. We still could come down and take it out, though. I wouldn't be surprised if we did come back and try to take it out. We have like 30 seconds until this 5-minute closes. Oh, did ES take it down here? Yeah, it did take our London low. So SMT down there. Now we want to see, okay, what kind of reaction do we get here? What kind of reaction do we get off the 1-minute busy? Are we going to respect it or are we going to bounce completely off this breaker? All right, so we're just battling between levels right now. We are battling between levels. Who is going to win, the longs or the shorts? Looks like the shorts are trying to take control here. Strong bounce off the breaker, and now we have that unicorn model right here, guys. Bearish unicorn model. All right, fair value gap overlapping the bearish breaker. So that's our unicorn. I don't even know if we're going to come back for it right now. We're really dropping, really dropping. So the shorts are in complete control right now. In complete control. Looks like we're going to inverse this 1-minute busy. So strong bounce off that 5-minute bearish breaker. ES is trying to completely inverse that hourly busy down here, trading into another hourly busy. So even with the strong bearish momentum right now, guys, I still have an overall bullish bias on the day. And why is that? I know we have crazy pullback, but just look at our daily candle. I'm still bullish until, I see a little bit more. That's when I start looking for shorts. If I see a little bit, like us really pushing through an hourly busy, really respecting these bearish levels, bearish order flow, it does look like these shorts really do want to take control right now. So we're about to come down and take out London low. Let's see what happens down here at London low. We completely inverse this 1-minute busy here. So we could see this one keep selling off. I did talk about it last night. I said the reason I took my first TP at the entry into that weekly SIBI was because I knew there's a possibility we get a reaction off the weekly SIBI when we trade into it, because we still have SMT divergence as well. But we ended up we just kept running. We just kept running through that weekly. That's what, still gives me conviction this morning to still want to see longs overall. But if we're going to see the shorts really just be in control today, we might have to look for some short positions. So we're trading into that 1-minute SIBI right below VWAP. This could be a good place for price to drop from. We'll see though. It's typically when we come down to an hourly like this, we kind of start to chop a little bit around this level, a little bit of range, but right now we are respecting that 1-minute SIBI. We inversed a 1-minute busy. You guys know though, I don't like to short while we're inside of an hourly busy. I don't really like to short while we're inside of a higher time frame bullish imbalance. Not necessarily what I want to do. But what we should look at is our sell side liquidity if we do start dropping. All right, so we've got some swing lows down here. We've got a swing low down here on the 5-minute sell side. And remember how I talked about this hourly range and finding the equilibrium of this hourly range? Well, we have swing low to swing high, or there's going to be a bunch of lines on my chart for just a second, so don't get overstimulated. All right, so that equilibrium of this hourly range is all the way down here in this fair value gap, just around our break-even point for my last night's trade, just around my entry point. So 233675 is that equilibrium of the range. So we'll keep an eye on that level if we do end up dropping and inversing this 1-hour busy, because then that's one level I would expect us to come down to. Right now, it does look like we want to keep dropping here. So as tempting as it is to jump into a short right now, I'll probably still sit on the sideline. Just because we're still inside of this hourly busy. I just don't love shorting from here. But if you have the conviction to short, this would be an aggressive entry in the short. It's just the fact that we're all the way at the bottom of this, at the bottom of inside this fair value gap on the hourly. We're very low here, and we haven't created too much structure yet. So it'd be a little bit of an aggressive entry in the shorts, but maybe not the worst. Just don't like the chop here. Don't love the chop. So let's see, when is our next news coming out here? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is our next news. So in about like 15 minutes. So we'll have that. And then we'll have more FOMC members speaking at 10:30. And then we have more news coming out, or a Treasury Secretary speaking at 11:15. More FOMC members speaking at 1. So it's just pretty much the whole day we're going to be seeing FOMC members speaking. So this market could end up just kind of being all over the place today. So I'm just going to stay very patient this morning, guys. Very patient. Just because I have profits from last night does not mean I'm just going to be super aggressive and take some dumb trades. Not at all. Wow. Dude, that's awesome, man. You enjoy that. That sounds like a good time. If you can, send some videos. That'd be awesome. Wait, what's the team's name again? Peñarol. Viva Peñarol. Now I'm a Peñarol fan as well. Easy Sunshine, you asked if any of these news events are red folder. Not any of the ones coming up, no. It's all orange folder and yellow folder. Orange folder, yellow folder events. But it's different. When you have like FOMC members speaking, you're just going to see different reactions in the market. Even if it is like yellow, orange folder, you could still see a, decent volatility pumping into the market from whatever they're talking about. Okay, so we come down, we come up, we inverse the 1 minute SIBI. You guys can tell right now price action is kind of choppy down here, kind of rangy. We traded into another 1 minute SIBI up here. So I'll probably just continue to chill on the sidelines here. If we do end up coming back into that 5 minute breaker, and then we come down, we inverse some 1 minute bullish levels, you're into the unicorn, you might see me look for a short entry. Sunday shenanigans, yeah. Very sick. That looks like a good time. Oh man, Andres, you're gonna make me. I'm not gonna understand most of that. My Spanish, I'm only at an 8-day streak right now on Duolingo, so my Spanish is not too good right now. I'm rusty. I haven't really spoken like consistent Spanish for maybe like 5 years. That was like the last time I spoke consistent Spanish. So it's gonna take me a little bit. All right, so we're seeing a strong reaction again back down. We're grabbing some equal lows though. What I really just kind of want to wait for here, again, like I said, if you guys wanted to take the aggressive entry, you could have. You could have taken the aggressive entry. I still don't love jumping and being aggressive right now. Don't love being too aggressive right now. Oh, by the way, for any of my Apex traders, I told you yesterday I was seeing if they're gonna approve my payout. I've never had problems, and they did approve it. They did approve it. So again, if you just stick to the rules, you'll be perfectly okay. Like they will pay you out if you just stick to their rules. It's really the only people they don't pay out are people that don't have any real strategy. They don't have a real strategy and they're kind of gambling, or they're making way too much. They're just, or they're, DCAing. They're just doing things that are against like the rules they have the rules written out. So yeah. You can trade Apex right now. Pal's not speaking anymore. I believe he's all done anyways. But I just wanted to test. I wanted to test that on Apex because I know a lot of people were saying they weren't getting payouts. So I wanted to see if I would could get a payout on there. So yeah, it worked. It worked. So now the theory is proven that if you just stick to the rules, you should be okay to get your payouts. That was an official scientific study done by Trader Joe. I use the scientific method in everything. All right, guys, so we're just very choppy down here right now. Very choppy, so I'll just keep waiting to see how price action gets. If we get a little bit better. We will see. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Apex. The only reason, like, I don't like it, there's one reason, is the unrealized trailing drawdown. If you're trying to hold trades for longer, that's the only thing that's a bummer. But if you're someone that just likes to scalp and you can take your profit when you have it and you can trail your stop losses, Apex is perfectly fine. They're cheap. You can get cheaper accounts. If you stick to the rules, you'll be good. That's the way I see it. Apex is banning profitable traders. Really? I haven't heard about that. Oh, I did see something about them. Not, I think they're trying to get people to go on live accounts now or something like that. They're trying to fund people live. I did see something about that on like Reddit. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. Yeah, but I feel like on a firm like that, if you're just making small, consistent gains, like if you're just like maybe getting payouts of like, you know, 2 to 5,000 consistently, I think you'll be okay. I think you should be okay. I know that like I think it's Bash. I don't know if Bash is in here. I mean, he's told us multiple times. I mean, you guys see his profits he's making. He's making big profits, and he said he never has had problems with getting payouts from them, and he's making some good money. So maybe it's just case by case. I'm not too sure. We do have about 7 minutes here till the hourly closes until we're into Silver Bullet, and we are just very choppy right now. So no entries for me. Just sitting on the sideline, waiting for this chop to kind of clear up. We did grab that London low. We're still in the hourly. So we'll just be staying patient here. Possibly. Yeah, we might see some AMD. We can see the chop super clear here on ES. Very choppy sideways. So the market is really making us be patient today, and that's okay. We'll keep staying patient here. No need to rush. No need to rush. And guys, I know there's probably some of you that might have FOMO because you missed out on last night's trade and you're really eager to take a trade right now. Please don't let that FOMO cause you to take some dumb trades. Just wait. I'm telling you, if we can be patient, we might find a really good setup. We could still find a really good setup. So just try to be patient. Don't let that FOMO overtake. Hey, there you go. Up 78 ticks. So much FOMO. Dude, I don't get FOMO. The market fears me. That's the way you got to look at it. Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready to listen to some jams. Okay, I just heard this song recently and I've been listening to it pretty consistently, so I'm just going to play it right now because I'm going to be selfish because I really want to listen to the song again. So here we go. I'm really liking the song. Geez, Sea Breezy. Dude, that's going to take me a while to add those all to queue. I'm going to have my secretary fingers ready to start typing here. he said, I got a list. I got a list for you. Deep, my bias is still bullish as of right now, but I'm waiting to kind of see how this hourly closes. See if we get some power of 3 AMD back up to buy side. Overall, still a bullish bias though, even with this aggressive drop at market open. All right, I'm going to try to add as many as I can, Sea Breezy, while still looking at the market. Little Dark Age, great song. Love that song. Yes, I can explain AMD. So let's look over here at ES. AMD stands for Accumulation, Manipulation, Distribution. So when we see price accumulating, that's the same thing as consolidating, right? We're accumulating orders right here. We're just kind of moving sideways. Then what we want to see is for price to come down like this, sweep out sell side if we're having bullish power of 3 or bullish AMD, and then we want to see us reverse here like that and like that, right? That's what we want to see. We want to see a manipulation move down after accumulation, and then we want to distribute up. And we can even say for vice versa, if we wanted to see bearish AMD here, we'd want to see us come up, grab buy side, maybe trade into an imbalance or something like that, come back down like this, and then see follow through distribution to sell side. Does that make sense? Pretty much the market is always moving in some form of AMD, guys. The market is always in some, it's either in accumulation, it's in manipulation, or it's in distribution at all times. The market's always going to be in one of these 3 stages of market structure. Every single day on every single time frame, you're going to see, okay, are we accumulating? Are we manipulating? Or are we distributing? Are we expanding? So whenever you hop on your charts, look at all these different time frames and see, okay, are we in accumulation right now on the 1 hour time frame? If so, we need to wait for us to manipulate or to distribute before I get into a trade. Not always necessarily. We're not always going to see the manipulation happening right at the hourly candle, but it does happen often at the new hour because price wants to make a wick on either side, right? It wants to either wick down before seeing a reversal back to buy side, or it wants to wick up on the hourly before seeing a reversal back to sell side. So typically we see a little bit of manipulation at the new hour because we need to form that hourly wick. If that makes sense. Yes, of course I can. Of course, I would be happy to talk about last night's trade. Guys, remember we have more news coming out right now in about 1 minute, so I'll be sitting on the sideline anyways. I do want to talk about that trade I took last night though. So, what did I see to take this trade, guys? Well, first of all, we were extremely bullish the entire afternoon. You guys know the entire day. I'm going to pause the music for just a second, explain this. We are very bullish, right? Very, very bullish. And then I hopped on my charts and I was like, oh wow, yeah, someone said in the Discord, they're like, that pump is crazy, so I kind of went and checked it out. I gave it some time. I was like, okay, we could definitely see these longs continue if we look at the 4-hour time frame, or actually the weekly. Remember how our weekly buy side target was this imbalance up here? It was Tony, that's right. I wanted to see us trade into this weekly imbalance for a while now. So that was our target, and we still had a little bit of reward left if we came down all the way down to like the 15 5-minute time frame. We still had some reward left because our weekly was still about 70 ticks away, and I could have like a 37 tick stop and still keep just about a 1 to 2 risk reward. So when I was looking, I was like, okay, we continue to create 15-minute bullish imbalances. We continue to bounce off those imbalances, respecting bullish order flow. So then I saw us tap into another 15-minute, and then what did we do? We tapped into another 5-minute imbalance here. Okay, we ran through, if we look at the 1-minute time frame, let's zoom into the 1 minute. We ran through a few different, right, bearish imbalances. Right here, we ran through that level. That's when I looked to get an entry. We ran through another level right here. That's when I looked to get in, or add into my full position once we came back down. And then we just saw that expansion up into the weekly, right? And then I took most of my profit at 70 ticks, but then I saw how much we were bullish, and I just decided to keep holding it because of how bullish we looked, right? Because I knew that if I just leave a few runners, we might keep pumping through this weekly with how much bullish order flow we have right now. So that's why I just kept holding. So that's kind of what I saw for that trade. All right, so news is happening right now. You guys can see the volatility. We have pending home sales. Looks like it came out a little bit negative here. So we might see price start to drop a little bit. Let's just kind of wait and see what happens. We're still in accumulation, so we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see right now what happens. We got some SMT at the highs. ES manipulated up. And NQ's just kind of still chilling here in this range. So we're going to have to keep waiting, see what price wants to do. So we'll continue to stay patient here, guys. No rush for me. No rush right now. No rush right now. See, Breezy, I'm adding some of your songs to queue. MGMT, always classic. So we're still accumulating, guys. We're not really missing out on anything right now. We're not missing out on anything right now. Please stay patient, guys. Please stay patient right now. I feel like a secretary right now. I'm typing so fast. I can't see what you guys are saying right now, so just give me a second. Little Dark Age. Oh, Blade Runner. Synthwave. Nice. Dude, these are some good songs. These are some good songs, T Breezy. Give me one sec, guys. I'm adding these songs and then I'll come back down to the chat and see what you guys are saying. We're still not missing out on anything, so don't worry. We're still chopping. See Breezy, I know you said I can't play all of those, but I just added every single one to the queue, so don't you worry. We are listening to all of those because they're all bangers. They're all bangers. And Soledad. Okay, I'll add that one. Do 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 do. TradingView is showing that it has a drawing loading issue. Any of you experience issues? I do see this thing up here. It looks like, yeah, it looks like they're having some issues right now. If you would like to, yeah, Easy Sunshine, that'd be awesome. If you want to add him to the playlist. Ooh, Omar, I like that. Red wine. Guys, this chop is still going crazy. Let's see if we're gonna start finally breaking out after getting some SMT at the highs. Hey, that's all right, man. We're still looking for another trade. We're still looking for another one. If you missed out on last night's, that's okay. We could still have some good opportunity here to catch a nice trade. Okay, these shorts are stepping in hard, guys. We're finally breaking out of accumulation here. Finally breaking out of accumulation here. Let's see if is this going to be manipulation or is this going to be expansion distribution here? That's what we got to wait and see right now. Let's look at the hourly. So the hourly still has not displaced that hourly busy. We're in this hourly and busy. So we have a bunch of hourly bullish imbalances below us, which is why I'm still not really convinced that we're going to be short today, guys. That's why I'm still bullish biased as of right now. Look at that wick right now on the 5 minute. On the 1 minute, looks like a pure liquidity grab here. At least for now it does. Yeah, pretty crazy wick there. Yeah, distribution to sell side out. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to see like some strong down close candles with some fair value gaps forming. That would make me start wanting to jump into the shorts. You know, we have all these 15-minute imbalances as well. So we just have all this support here, which makes it kind of hard to jump into a short position right now. Especially after seeing a wick like that. 100-tick wick. Yeah, that's why we're still sitting on the sideline right now, guys. We're still a little bit volatile with news just coming out. But like I said, it did come out negative, so let's see if we're going to actually get some follow through to sell side. Do you look at midnight and open prices? Yeah, not like too. I don't look at it like all the time, but I do pay attention sometimes to our midnight opening price. So like we could look at midnight open here. All right, let's see where midnight open is. Looks like it's right around here. So it looks like it's this. It's the same thing as this liquidity level actually. So this is our midnight opening price right here. So good level to keep an eye on for sure. Yes, sir. Dude, Tokyo Drift. This might be another hot take here. Tokyo Drift is my favorite movie of all those movies. Hey, okay, someone agrees. Someone agrees. Such a good movie. Yeah, that's normally how it goes. Normally how it goes. Even if it's set in another country, sometimes a lot of the stuff is filmed in the US still. The first one is great. I don't think so. I've never heard the story. All right, guys. So we're still just moving down slowly. We still have this long wick though. We're not forming any fair value gaps, which is why you're not going to see me jump into any position right now. There's no like strong, there's no super strong order flow right now. That's crazy. That is so sick. That's so sick. Imagine being the fall guy. I wonder how much he got paid. That's pretty cool. Do I think it wants to head to Asia low? If we're going to see a crazy drop off right now with strong order flow and we're going to run through some of these imbalances, then yes. But overall, I don't think we want to. I still believe overall we want to head a little bit higher. So we're just going to have to kind of wait. Yeah, exactly. Fall guy is someone that, yep, takes the blame for something. Just like Shohei Ohtani's interpreter. For any people that know who Shohei Ohtani is. He was also the fall guy. 50-50 is pretty wild. It is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. As much as I don't like the Dodgers, Ohtani he's amazing. This song is Hours. Hours by Hotel Pools. Yeah, I'd say he's probably worth the money that they paid him for sure. He's a beast. I don't know if anybody watches baseball, if you saw the Dodgers Padres game last night, he's the single-handedly carried them on his back last night. The only reason they won that game. So guys, we're just moving really slow right now. We're still pretty choppy. Just sitting in this range. We're not creating any fair value gaps. No, he didn't pitch this year at all. He only played DH. That's actually insane. Turned down 300K. I mean, that ball could be worth millions. It honestly could be worth millions. Didn't we just tap into a bearish? We tapped into a small bearish for value gap right here. Yes, we did. But that's still not enough conviction for me to jump into a short position right now. I know we have this 5-minute order block. We do have a 1-minute SIBI that we tapped into. But that's just not enough conviction. We need to start forming some better structure here. I still need to see some better structure formed here. So we tapped into a 2-minute SIBI and a 1-minute SIBI. Man, we got the jams going today. Thanks, C Breezy, for the recommendations here. Dude, how do you type that so fast? You're automatic with it. While driving. Don't tell me that. Yeah. Uh, Getting the thumbs down. Okay, so we're getting a strong bounce here. We are getting a strong bounce. Um, it might be public. They'd have to ask AZ Sunshine, is this playlist public? Let me see. It might be. It should be, but I'll allow AZ Sunshine to either send it if she wants to, depending on if she wants her Spotify out there in the public. You weren't lying. More like sitting and more like sitting and doing nothing. That's one thing I don't miss about California is the traffic. That's for sure. All right, so these shorts are still trying to step in here. Let's look at the sell side level right here. But I still just don't love this structure right now. I just wanted to see a little bit more. We're still just kind of moving slow, forming a lot of wicks, not really forming any more fair value gaps. This is why I don't trust this market yet. This is why you don't see me jumping into injuries right now, just because of this price action here. We just tapped back into the 2 minute. We're back in the 2 minute. Yeah, no, nothing yet started from the bottom trader. We did have a big drop at market open. Big drop at market open, but wasn't really a trade I was looking to take yet. And then ever since then, we've just been seeing a lot of chop. So just still sitting on the sideline here. So we are just hanging out right now, waiting to see what happens with price. So I've taken 3 trades this week so far. 3 trades, that's it. And we're up pretty big on the week, guys. Pretty big on the week by only taking 3 trades. So we keep bouncing off this 2 minute up here, but it doesn't seem like we want to get any kind of follow through yet. Doesn't seem like we want to get follow through. Patience does truly pay. It truly does. We didn't take any trades on Monday. Actually, I've taken 4 trades this week. So 1 trade was Sunday night, break even. No trades Monday. Tuesday we took 2 trades, 1 small loss and 1 big win. I think that was how many ticks did we end up catching? Like 800, I think, on that one as well. Yesterday we didn't take any trades, and then last night took 1 trade for 800 ticks again. So 4 trades this week. I forgot about our Sunday night trade. So we just gotta keep chilling here with this chop. This chop is brutal right now. This is brutal. Rock the cash bar. What do you guys got planned for this weekend, huh? You guys up to anything cool? Rest, I feel that. Packing for Italy. Very nice. Hiding from the hurricane. Oh yeah, guys. My prayers go out to anybody that's gonna be affected by this hurricane, man. Please be safe. Tequila and cigar tasting. Sounds like that could either be a really fun night or a really terrible night. Shotgun Mulligan Golf. I don't know if you know what that is. I do not know what that is. Taking your wife out for your 7-year anniversary. Congrats. Yeah, let me know on Monday how you're feeling. Tequila hates me. Tequila hates most people. Oh man, that's a bummer. Meet with some school time teachers. Very nice. Moving carnival from Bakersfield. Wait, Ron, you run a carnival? You run a carnival? What? I didn't know that. That's sick. Is that why you were up in I think you said you're up in Salt Lake, right? Is that why you're up in Salt Lake? Butler and Musqueamance. Dude, that's cool. Hey, we gotta have all of EE come pull up to your carnival. Amusements. Butler Amusements. That's sick, man. That's awesome. EE Carnival Day. I don't know if I could trust you guys. I don't know if I could trust you guys at a carnival. Hearing some of the stuff you guys say, I would be a little scared. I would be in the dunk tank. I'm just kidding. Kind of. No, I trust most of you. I do. Dude, there would be like a shooting exhibit and Shosky would pull up with his actual guns. You'd have Tony pulling up with his excavator, trying to dig holes. I've never done the hamster balls at a fair, but in high school we did get a bunch of hamster balls, and that was pretty fun. What up, KT? No, no trades since market open, just the trade from last night. Nothing else right now. We've been very choppy for a little while now, so we're just kind of sitting on the sideline here. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's pretty bad right now. Yeah, dude. Back in high school, me and Danny were going at each other in those hamster balls. I don't know who ended up winning, but I probably did. I probably beat him. Those things are so fun. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting kind of scared for winter time out here. It's not even October yet, and I'm already getting cold. Am I cooked? This is what the kids are saying, right? Chat, am I cooked? 106 still in Arizona. That's crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, guys. The only places I've lived are Southern California and Phoenix, Arizona. Like I don't know what cold is. I don't know what cold is. Okay, guys, are these shorts actually going to start breaking out? Or are we just going to grab liquidity and come right back up? Like, I know we keep dropping, but it's just so choppy. I don't even like taking any entries right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun winter. That's for sure. I'm gonna start my sessions, and you guys are gonna hear me shivering as I start it after taking my dog out in the morning. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, I haven't heard this song in a long time. All right, guys, we might actually start seeing a good short opportunity here. Yeah, I might have to take my cold showers before I go outside. That's a good idea. I might have to invest in a space heater. Let's see if we're gonna have a real opportunity here. True, I could just jump in the snow. Hey, welcome, Rob. Welcome, man. It's good to see you. Good to see you again. Welcome. I heard the yellow snow tastes the best, though. All right, guys. I don't know if we're gonna pull back here. Are we gonna pull back and give us an entry? It doesn't look like it's gonna pull back into a 1 minute sibby here. Yeah, exactly. More nutrients. So we did just take out that swing low here on the 5 minute. We just took out the swing low. We don't really have another swing low until all the way down here. We do have one right here. So new liquidity here. Waiting to see if we tap into this 1 minute sibby and see what kind of reaction we get off of it. Yeah, Asia low is way down there, but we could still go for Asia low. If we're going to see this strong of a drop off here, we might see us come down for Asia low. Wild West, why would you even tell me that? Coldest temperature ever? How's that even possible? That's insane. Guys, I'm still waiting to see if we're going to trade up into this imbalance. Now we have a 2 minute sibby up there as well. Man, it doesn't look like it wants to come back for us. I don't think it wants to come back for us right now. This one just keeps dropping. Hey, nice. Icon pass. That's going to be sick. Hit up Mammoth and Tahoe. You know what I'm excited to do this winter? Something I haven't done before is snowmobile. I'm excited to do that. Geez, these shorts just keep going. They're not coming back for us, guys. What's up with this? What's up with this? Palisades, nice. So again, I just have to keep waiting for us to tap into an entry level that I'd want to take for these shorts. So let's kind of look to the left. Are we inversing a bunch of levels? We have inversed a lot of bullish imbalances here. We look very bearish right now. It just depends, right? So remember how we talked about that hourly range? I'd be looking at the equilibrium of this hourly range. We are just hit the equilibrium actually, so this could be a point where we bounce. Let's see if we bounce from here, because if not, I mean, we still look very, very bearish right now. We did get SMT. We traded into a weekly bearish fair value gap. So again, we could see this one start to fall off pretty hard. Let's look and see if we're going to get a good reaction off of this and catch it down to our next liquidity level down here. I might look for an entry here off this fair value gap, guys, if we can get a good bounce. Remember, I am very far into the profit, so I'm willing to take a little bit of a risk here. So I might target an entry here, guys, in the shorts. I just want to see a little bit more of a reaction here off this 1 minute. Remember, it's silver bullet, so I'm just targeting these 1 minute fair value gaps for entries. I just want to see a good reaction before I jump into an entry. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. All right, I'm going to jump into an entry here, guys. I'm going to just test out a short here. I'm just going to test out a short. I'm just going to go half a lot right now and just kind of see what reaction we get. Again, my stop loss isn't going to be in the best place. Oh, there we go. So my stop is going to be at 235825. And we're looking for a TP. There we go. We're looking for a TP down at these lows here at 231025. That's our next liquidity level. Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So I'm going to sell 2 down here. I'm going to sell 2 down here. Okay, I'm just going to make this risk-free at this point. I think we just hit over 100 ticks. So now this is going to be risk-free. You guys could take a TP already if you want to. You don't have to keep holding. Oops. Let's see how many ticks we've hit so far. All right, yeah, we've hit 100 ticks exactly here from our entry. So I'm just making this risk-free now. First TP is 137 ticks. So that was actually a pretty solid entry there, guys. Pretty solid entry. We caught it at a good time there. If you guys want to take a TP, you can. I'm just going to keep holding until we hit that low. I'll take a TP take 2 off here at 231025, and then I'll just leave 1 runner. Unless we come back up and stop me at break even here. Hopefully we don't. This is looking like we want to here. Getting a lot of bullish momentum. We'll see. I'm not worried. It's a risk-free trade here anyways. We're already up big on the day. We're already up pretty big on the day, so this is it truly is pretty risk-free here. All right, would you add a full off this 1 minute? Yeah, I would think about adding it to a full here if we get a good reaction, a good bounce off the 1 minute, if we did even trade into it. Here we go. We're almost at first TP here, guys. We're almost at first TP. Are we going to hit it? Are we going to hit it? You guys can take first TP. You don't have to hold through this. You don't have to hold through this if you don't want to. We're pretty much at first TP already. Boom, 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 guys. First TP. First TP, another winning trade here. Come on now. You guys know what time it is. You guys know what time it is. Come on now. Another winning trade for us. Winner after winner after winner. We stayed very patient for this one as well. Woo! Come on, guys. Come on. Hey, I need some fours. I need some fours in the chat for our 4-day win streak. Show me some fours here, guys. Show me some fours. Yes. Yes. Okay, now can you guys spam the heart with John in it? Can you guys spam the heart with John in it? Come on, show me the heart with John. I need to see it. Yes. Yes. Come on, more of them. More of them. Yes, there we go. Oh, man, I love it. I love it. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That is what I'm talking about. Rest is still unwritten. Yeah. Boom. All right, guys, so I'm just holding on to one runner here. I'm holding on to one runner here. I just sold two. So nice little trade on 137 ticks. So that means we've almost hit 1,000 ticks from last night's trade and today's trade. That would be 937. So if we could just hit 200 ticks on this one, that would put us at 1,000 ticks on the day. Page before you, open up the dirty window. Yeah, that was a nice entry there, guys. Just simple silver bullet entry right there. We waited for confirmation that price was going to break out. We waited for a 1-minute fair value gap to form. We took the entry off the bounce and take TP at liquidity. It's as simple as that. Pretty simple. Pretty simple right there. If we trade back into this 1 minute and get a bounce, I'll probably add into another contract again, but we might run right through our break even here. Let's see. We did just take out liquidity, so. If we bounce from here, I'll add into another con. If not, I'm going to get stopped at break even. Words on your lips. Alright, I'm just going to add into another con here, guys. So now my break even's right here. So if we come up, I'll just move my break even right now. Okay, I'm just going to have to sell. I'm selling, guys. That's it. That's it. It was worth a shot. It was worth trying it. That's fine. Great trade there. Great trade on the day. We're almost at 1,000 ticks from last night's trade and today's trade. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff here, guys. 4-day win streak for us. We're going for 15. We are going for a 15-day win streak. That's our next goal. We hit 14. Now we need to hit 15. Everybody sing it with me. No one else can feel it for you. I can just feel you guys singing it right now. No. All right. So what confirms you a reversal trade spotting the tops and bottoms is real hard 90% of the time? I completely agree. So what confirms it is either a reversal pattern like a bullish breaker or a unicorn model, or if we get such a strong bounce off of an hourly level or a 4-hour level, and then we break it down to the 15 5-minute. If we run through this 5-minute SIBI right now, that's going to give me conviction of a reversal, and that's when I would look to get in the longs. If we're going to run through this 5-minute SIBI right here, I just need to see us running through our bearish levels, bouncing off of an imbalance on a higher time frame. That's what gives me conviction to start reversing it. Right, so if we're going to run through this right now, if we're going to run through this 5-minute, we're going to close above. Now that's when I start looking for a long position again. That's when I start looking for the longs. All right, so good trade there. Now we wait. We'll see. I don't know if I'll take another entry. If there's another just like setup that I just have to take, like if it's so good, I will take another entry. Like if we do see this reversal, I'm down to look for another entry. Just because we might see a very, very good setup. But if the setup's not worth it, then I won't take another entry. I'll just stay out of the market. Because again, we have our 2 wins already. We're already super green on the day. I'm cool with just walking away. I'm cool with walking away, but if there's something so good that I'm like, this is so good at, it'd be dumb not to take it, then yeah. Then I'll take it. I don't know if I should take another trade. This is when you have to start to manage your emotions. If you start to feel yourself getting greedy after taking a few big wins or one big win, then maybe you should walk away. But if you're still in control of your emotions right now and you can handle your risk, then you can still look for another entry if you want to. All right, but if you feel yourself being like, oh, I need to make more, I need to make more, this isn't enough, then you should walk away. 100% you should walk away from your computer right now. It's all about understanding, being introspective of your emotions. Be introspective right now. Feel those emotions. Feel what is in control. Are you in control or are the emotions in control? If you know the emotions are in control, close your computer right now and don't take any more trades. That's what I would say. Yeah, I mean, even, yeah, 400 is great. That's great profit. Even if it's not the 500, that's amazing. I'm glad that we saw a good setup today. I was not expecting price action to be amazing today. It hasn't been amazing, but we actually had a pretty good setup there. And there could be one more pretty good setup here as well. So I don't know if I'll take another setup, but we can still look at the market and see what we get. There we go. Diver Dan past the 50K Apex account. So I'm talking about. AZ Sunshine, love it. You're done for the day. Deep is up 160 up on a PA. Let's go. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Man, we stayed patient for a while, right? That's another one we waited for about an hour. We waited about an hour for that trade, and look it. When have you guys seen me be patient and it doesn't, it's not a good idea? Every time you guys see me be patient, it ends up being either a good trade or a good setup. Even if it is a loss, it's still a good setup. Let's go deep. Dude, let's go. You're up 1491 on the PA. Oh, that's amazing, man. That is amazing. Hey, was that the combine that when you won the giveaway, the prop firm giveaway, is that the same combine that you bought with that money? Or no? Because that would be pretty cool. Yes. Yes. Let's go. So you used the money for the prop firm giveaway to buy that combine, and now you have your combine or your Express account up $1,500, man. That's amazing. That's why we're giving these accounts away, because, man, we want to see your guys' progress here. We want to see you doing that. Oh, that's amazing, Deep. Very happy for you. Rob, you're up plus 1,400 across 3 accounts. Let's go. Lamaya up 150. That's what I'm talking about. I love it, guys. I love it. Dude, that just made my morning, too. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Man, that is amazing. No, you're not. I knew you were lying. You're not down 1,000. Let's go, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is the progress I've been wanting to see. I've been seeing it consistently for like the past few months. Like, you guys are making real money right now. And even if you're not, you are building that consistency to where in the next few months or the next year, you're going to start seeing it pan out for you. I'm telling you. Like, this is what it's all about right here. I'm telling you guys, patience pays, truly. If you can delay that gratification, man, if you can just keep building this discipline and this process, you will start to see the benefits. I don't care if it takes you another year to make money, as long as you are working towards making that, making that consistency, that discipline be a habit in your day every single day. You're going to see progress. Let's go, Da Vinci. Yes, trade on a 3. We just took a short. We caught about 160 ticks. 144. 140 ticks. 144 ticks. Sold. I got in 3 cons. Sold 2. Got stopped at break even with one of them. Oh, I tried to add in. Yeah, guys, it's just that was a nice trade. Even though like it wasn't anything crazy, it was a pretty quick scalp. That's a quick 140 ticks. All right, Matthew, you have an amazing day, man. Have an amazing day. Okay, so we are bouncing off a 5-minute imbalance. We are now bouncing off another 1-minute imbalance. Sibby here. These shorts might step right back in, guys. This might be another good short opportunity, not gonna lie. Let's see from here. Let's just see what it's looking like. So the entry would be better up here to keep a stop above that fair value gap. But then again, you could just target these lows again. So this short entry honestly does look pretty good right now. I don't know if I'm going to take it. But we got a nice bounce off the 5-minute SIBI there. 15-minute looks great. And we're getting a strong bounce off of a 1-minute SIBI after inversing multiple bullish busies or bullish imbalances, right? That's the conviction right there for another short position. So I wonder, let's see if they're going to play out here. Let's see if the shorts end up playing out. Let's see. Or if price action is going to go back to being choppy again. Guys, I gotta show you the shirt I'm wearing right now. One sec. Wait. Can you guys see it? Scared money don't make money. Scared money don't make money. Shout out to Brandon. I think you're in here right now. Brandon made this shirt for me. I absolutely love it. All right, so it looks like we're going to maybe chop around for a little bit, so I won't be taking any entries right here. But another beautiful day here, guys. I am completely good with just walking away here. Again, I've caught almost 1,000 ticks from last night and today, so I am completely okay with my profits here. I'm good with my profits. I'm very content. So I think I'm gonna walk away here, guys. I think I'm gonna end the session now. I think we had a great session. We caught a great trade. Yes, prop firm session is happening today. So I have my mentorship class next. John will have a psychology class, and then we will have prop firm session to end off the day. Thank you, sir. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end the session here. Appreciate all of you. Thanks for joining up. 4-day win streak. Let's try and make it 5 tomorrow. Let's try and make it 5. Let's go. On 5 accounts. That is beautiful. All right, everybody. I will talk to you all very soon. Don't forget to join up for John's psychology session, guys. It's going to be good stuff. All right. God bless. Peace out.